Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gabrielse here. It's been a while since I've done any video content, so I decided to go to the grand opening of the disc golf course in Coldwater, Michigan, Heritage Park disc golf course. It's a little 9-hole course that we just put in, so we're doing a little course preview for you guys. Hole one here is 430 feet. Kind of goes down through this gap, through these trees right here, and to the right a little bit. Like I said, we were at the grand opening tonight for the course. It was at 4 o'clock this evening. Wyatt, my buddy, showed up, and we decided to play around right after the ribbon cutting. So here's kind of a preview of hole one. It's like I said, it goes down through the gap to the right a little bit. It's got this nice tree row here, these pines that can catch some discs, and the basket is out here, kind of tucked behind this newer little tree here. Um, But yeah, Wyatt and I are going to play 9 holes and kind of show you guys a little bit what the course looks like. So there's looking back at the tee, um, and Wyatt's starting us off here. He's throwing, I think it was a destroyer or a shrike, kind of cut right. Here I'm throwing, I believe, a T-bird, and kind of turned it over a little bit too much.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of hard to. I threw a rhino there, kind of cut it off into the pine there, and Wyatt, I believe, is throwing a wizard. But yeah, it's kind of a difficult angle, and it's also very difficult to play in the snow. I
Nice.
remember why I hate playing in the snow now. Little rhino
Oh
putt,
yeah.
missed. Wyatt ends with a nice three. I took a four there. Hole two, 190 feet downhill with the river behind it. Nice little easy shot. That tree kind of blocks off the basket if you're coming in at a hyzer. Wyatt threw a wizard. I'm throwing a rhino here. Put a little good run on it there. But yeah, kind of a cool green with the river right behind it. Wyatt for the two and gets the no mez. Picked up a stroke on him, so on to hole three, 290. It's kind of a blind shot. Goes up and over this hill, the low ceiling with the branches there on the right, kind of. But yeah, you kind of come up and over this hill. The green kind of slopes away towards, left to right, kind of slopes away. So um, it's going to be tough to get over the original or the first hill there, and then to have it slow down as it's kind of coming down the hill on the backside. With the tree there on the right, it kind of blocks any hyzer. And I took the hyzer here, but as soon as those trees are full grown and in springtime and summertime, that definitely probably won't be an option. Wyatt kind of got a little tricked by the hill here, kind of threw it a little higher than he should have, and left himself a little ways out. So he's going for the long two here. And right as I was making this putt, Wyatt said this could be the first deuce on this course. Um, but I actually deuced hole two, so it wasn't, and then I missed it anyways. Hole four is 200 feet, kind of goes uphill. You got this hyzer route here over the path. The path and to the right is actually OB, and there's also a sidearm or an anhyzer route to the left, or you can go straight up the gut if you want. Um, the basket kind of sits on a hill or right at the top of the hill, so if you're going to the hyzer and you land on the hill, it might catch edge and roll down OB on the path. If you're stuck behind the basket here looking for a putt, you probably could miss the putt, airball the putt, and now you're OB. I took the hyzer route here with a Firebird. Luckily, there's snow on the ground and it dug right in, so looked pretty close. Wyatt also took the hyzer route. It's probably the preferred route, but like I said, when the grass is there, it could catch edge and roll down the entire hill there. So Wyatt goes for the two, misses it, and I parked it with the Firebird, lady in blue Firebird. Nice little left-handed putt there. Hole five, 240 feet. This kind of slopes down the hill, kind of going back towards the path. If you got a little too much steam on this with the downhill slope, you could go right past it, right past the path and OB. This also has a really nice, cool looking green. But yeah, 9 Innova baskets out here. Love the yellow band. They look real nice out in the snow too. Um, but then yeah, there's the green there with the slope I was talking about. So I'm throwing a rock here. Kind of let it go a little early, but I still managed to hit somewhat of a nice line down the middle. Wyatt's throwing, I'm not sure what he's throwing there. Kind of a little bit to the right, kind of fades down the hill, and I thought this was a real cool shot with him down the hill and the lake behind it. Um, it's a nice little park, nice little area they let us use for 9 holes, but Wyatt's tossing his wizard up there, trying to give it a go a little bit to the right. I got a nice 2-look, bang it off the chains, bang it off the basket there. Hole 6, 530 feet. This is probably legit par 4. Really cool hole here. You got to launch something out through these first 2 trees. Got to land somewhere in the open. If you land to the right here, you're going to be guarded by these 4 trees to the right there, that smaller tree there. If you land to the left, you're going to be more open. But then the left gap coming through here, you still got kind of a downslope and still some more guardian trees there. And then the basket, you can kind of see it's still up there a little ways. The basket is kind of right there, tucked in behind some of these trees. So it's a legit par 4. And here I'm throwing a destroyer off the tee. And I kind of was trying to get to the front side of those trees over there, which I believe I was able to do. Wyatt's throwing here, kind of let this one go a little low. Wyatt's second throw, he's kind of trying to filter around, kind of knocks the trees there. And here I got this open hyzer route, but as you can see, there's a big pine over there that's kind of blocking the hyzer route, and I thought I got around it, but right here you can kind of see it right there. You see it fall out.
Did you get through?
So Wyatt with a sidearm approach, kind of knocks down, has a nice little putt. I was stuck right behind this pine. Real cool placement for that to block the hyzers on the second shot. Wyatt for another spit putt for him. So move on to hole 7, 400 feet. This one's going to be a real nice, tough par 3. Kind of is slightly uphill the entire way. For the most part, it's pretty open. I apologize for the shaky follow flight of the fairways, but I was just kind of walking in the snow and kind of just wanting to give you guys a quick, kind of show you what the holes look like. So, but yep, 400-foot par 3. This is going to be a really good 2 to get in the summertime when you don't have all the layers, but kind of tucked in with these pines here, and real nice placement. Throwing a destroyer here, I just turn it over, just yank it. We were kind of trying to get through some of these holes quicker just to get done before the daylight ran out. And Wyatt's throwing a distance driver there. I'm not sure exactly what he's throwing. Here he's probably throwing a wizard up shot. He loves his wizards. I'm throwing a Firebird, sawed it off a little bit. Left myself with a putt. And missed the putt. Wyatt comes up with a nice par. Hole 8 is 180 feet. This is kind of a poke and hope hole. It's got a nice tunnel shot that you can see the basket. It's nice and short, but it's a tough one to get through on. There's a little sidearm route that's open that you'll see. I actually take the sidearm route, and Wyatt tries to go right at the middle, kind of little left, but he's still right there. Sidearm route, little open area there is what I went with. Got it nice and close, and Wyatt left himself a little outside, but makes a big putt.
Boom!
Comes up with the 2, yep. Left myself probably about 25 short, still hit the putt. Hole 9, 280 feet. This is kind of a tunnel shot, I'd say. It's kind of coming straight through here. You got the hyzer route's a little bit more open. Kind of slopes slightly downhill here towards the pin. But this is the last hole on the course. A nice little finishing hole. It kind of leaves you right next to the right up next to hole 1. So here's Wyatt throwing a T-bird here, just nice and easy. Kind of coming in, hits a late tree. Wyatt's up shot here. I believe we're still tied at this point. I didn't really check the scores as we were going through. About put that one in, and yeah, this is to finish tied. And he bangs it. And then I have my little drop in to finish the round off. So thanks for watching, guys. That's the show. That's the 9 holes at Coldwater Heritage Park Disc Golf Course. Hopefully you guys can get out and play it sometime. It's going to be real nice. It is real nice to play in the winter time even. So get out and play it and let us know what you think. Thanks.